Amen. Normally, if someone introduces me, normally I don't have to be called. Because why? Jesus said to the prophet that, but you are Christ. His devil said you are Christ. He never said I'm Christ. So I'm sure you're able to be. The way I like to call me, I'm known as KR. KR. Yes, that's how you call me. So what is it? Just like KR. And the long KR. It's fine, no problem. I understand. Why do you call me KR? Fine. Just for remind, just for reference, about to remember. You remember during the COVID-19, during the lockdown, when everybody was so afraid, was so scared, and the government was saying the corona bulala, stay indoors. You couldn't go anywhere. During that time, there was a voice note that went viral in the car. Was if men who did the job and so it was like this. If you got it, when I mentioned that all of you members they get that voice note. Yeah, it's still a voice note. About the mama that did vaccine. I know it was. That was KR. That's why we call it KR. Thank you so much. Fine. Okay.
Afconi kazi vitu za mama yetu.
Well, the young people, we're here to learn school. We're here to do what? To learn. The question will be, what makes a student to pass? You don't. To start, you start what? Exam. You have to study your books. There's no way you can achieve education without focusing on your books. In other words, without studying. Studying needs or it takes the so-called dedication. You have to be dedicated to your books. In other words, you have to make your books what? Wow, I like that. You're so clever in this school, eh? Yeah. Wow. Can you clap your hands for that? You know why I was gonna say that exactly? They need your best friend. Make your books what? Yes. Your best friend. You don't have? Okay, it depends. Make your books what? Your best friend. Make sure that you give yourself to do what? To start your books to pass. And also in life, mostly, you are here on earth. The greatest problem in life, you know what is it? It's a life without a purpose. If you're in this world, you're on this earth, you don't have a purpose, there is a problem, or you are a problem. And you don't only become a problem to yourself, you also become what? A problem to the society. Because you are living your life just for the sake of living. You don't have a plan. You don't have a goal. You don't have a purpose. You don't know where you're going. In life, you have to aim somewhere. You have to aim something. There is something that you have to achieve in life. You know, when God created us, He created us with something so-called potentials. A potential is what? It's an inability. It's an ability that is new. Do you understand? You have a potential. But it's also important in that potential to consult who? God. Do you understand? How to consult God? Through? It's so clever. Through prayer, exactly. I like that. Okay. We have to pray. Do you understand? You read your books. You also do what? You pray. I know during exam times, we always face different challenges. Some learners, during exams, they find it difficult to write their exams or to focus. Do you understand? While they will experience headaches, those funny things. You know, like we live in the this is just another type of kind of a world that we live in. I don't know if the country the whole year. Out of the blue, something comes up. Something that you're not even expecting to happen. You know? It's what? They say it's witchcraft. Okay. No, it's fine, you can see. This is they happen. You understand that? You know, but I think enough. I don't get you. I'm not. You understand that? So that's why now you have to learn to do what? To pray. If in this world you're going to live your life without prayer, you know what? I think you're wasting your time because you're not protected. You need something so called a divine protection, a protection from above, from God. Do you understand? That's why you have to pray, read your books, and pray. Now another challenge we have in South Africa nowadays. Hey, this world is changing. In our days, it was never like this. You know, gone are those days whereby the ladies or girls they used to cook like their mothers. Good, thank you. Girls they used to do what? They used to cook like their mothers. But today they do what? Come on. Exactly. Yeah. That's it. Gone are those days whereby they used to cook like their mothers. Girls, eh? But today they drink like their fathers. I like you guys. Come on. Clap your hands for that. It was Singapore. They drink like their fathers. But no, maybe if you go back and look again, it's no longer like that. They're no longer drinking like their fathers. They do what? They drink more than their fathers. Their bosses are more than their fathers. They've excelled. Now you have to ask yourself a question: what went wrong in this world? What went wrong in this generation? It's witchcraft, okay? What went wrong in this generation? You know, man, when you do this in the Abadabash and you think maybe you are enjoying yourself, let me tell you something before I forget this. There's a book I read some years ago. It was written back in 1970s, that book. But I happened to find it. Because I like to research sometimes. I happened to find this book. They said a lot of things. Like this corona went through, everything that went through, they were there. One thing they mentioned is that it was back in the 70s. I was not even born by that time. They said there will come a time whereby young people will be heavy drinkers. It was written in that book. There will come a time whereby young people will be involved in alcohol. By the time they write that book, it was a plan of the government. Exactly, it's a plan. It's the plan of the government. It's the plan. Do you know there's something called Illuminati? You know Illuminati was there? Exactly, fine. It's a plan written down that by this time, young people they must be involved in alcohol like never before. So by the time when you're saying, no, you're not. You're fulfilling their plan. Exactly, it's their plan. But only is a second for my essay. Go you understand? So I want to challenge you today, as I'm standing here talking to you, to make a decision. If you are drinking, that's fine. Relax. I want to make a decision today, Okay. I want you to make a decision that today, anything that is wrong that I've been doing, I'm gonna try to change, Because the most important thing in life again is the word change. Say it again. Revolution. This is good. Revolution change. Do you understand that? In life you must try, if you do something wrong, you must try to change from the bad habit. Do you understand that? Because I know some of you that you do drink. There is a system, wasn't it? Was there? Okay, fine. You know what happens, guys. I'm not gonna get into that. So if you know, let's say, guys, I wanna say this to you. I know some of you say you do drink. Some of you are involved in drugs. You understand that? That happens. You understand? Some of you are smoking. You understand, guys? Then? But that's not a good example. That's not a good thing. That's not the wish of your parents about you. It's the devil's wish about you. When you do these things, you're assisting the devil. Okay, you said witchcraft, ne? When you do these things, you're also assisting what? The wizard, the witchcraft over your life. So what I want to challenge you today, that if you drink, you smoke and drugs, try when you get home today, or even today, while you're in class, try to tell yourself that just from today, I want to change this bad habit. I know nobody says this is what I'm saying to you, ne? They don't say they don't talk about it, but I'm going to talk about it. Try to change. I know sometimes it's because of the peer pressure and the peer influence. Do you understand that? There's something called peer pressure and peer influence. If peer pressure, so the friends, they give you pressure to try this. But I'm going to try it overcome, just a sip. That's what we call peer pressure. With peer influence, don't tell about it, about what you say, but who can now, without fellow seller, you get influence. You understand it? So, in all I want to say, guys, in everything, try to change. That is bad, try to do good. Try this year is the year for my change. Is the year for what? For my change. This year I'm changing, I'm becoming a new person. I'm becoming someone else. You understand, And also you're gonna read your books because you want to pass at the end of the year, Those are doing grade 12, the next year you want to go to the university, Exactly. College and so on and so on and so on. But make sure that you become so committed in your books. And also you pray, you involve God. You understand, You say something about the revolution, try to change your life, Be transformed, be changed, Be renewed. You understand, Be somebody else, be someone else, be something else. I want after today, they must see a different person. They must see what? A different person. They must see what? A different person. They must see what? A different person. Thank you very much. They must see someone different, someone unique. How many minutes left? You understand that? Okay, before I pray, I want to say one thing. I'm going to talk about myself. You know how old am I? I'm 49 years. Next I'm 50 years. Exactly. Let me tell you something else before I pray. The global wave must be different. Will you believe if I tell you that I was a virgin up to the age of 28 years? Exactly.
Ataquinho.